Hello everybody and welcome to another Foamstars video. And today in this video we're going to be reacting to a few people that have went to the Foamstars event that they had back at Summer Games Fest, surprisingly. But before you click off, there was a few people that went there and they talk about like solo mode and then a whole bunch of other modes that could be coming to Foamstars. So if you are interested in that, we will be talking about that today. So stick around. If you want me to just go to my input of the video, here is a timestamp that will pop up now on screen about all of my opinions for everything. Or if you want to watch the video, then enjoy it with me. Sit back, relax, grab yourself some popcorn, and I'll be right here. Let's get right to it.
All were surprised by, but all had a great time with, was Foamstars.
Yes.
So this game was announced during the PlayStation Showcase. It's being made by Square Enix, and a lot of people, when we saw the initial reveal trailer, thought Splatoon ripoff.
Right.
Okay, I do not understand. Why does people say that this is a Splatoon ripoff? It annoys me so much. I can understand some resemblance, but when I'm watching it, I don't see darn Splatoon. I don't know what to say to people. I'm sorry. I got so angry I ended the video.
Confidently say that that is not what this game is.
Not at all.
I was one of those people, and everyone I've talked to who has played it has said, it's really fun, it's really good, like, I want to get in for another match or two. Everyone wants to play it.
Yeah, people constantly trying to be like, oh, can I stop by again? Like going up to the booth. It's highly addictive, and one thing that I really love about Foamstars is how approachable it was, because I don't usually switch characters when I'm trying a game for the first time.
Same.
I like to pick one and figure it out, and like even if it's not the best play style for me, like I just stick with it so that I can at least learn, okay, here's where I look for my little special move bars to fill up, and here's where I look for the enemy indicators. Like it takes me a while to get acclimated. But with this game, I was able to switch and like immediately knew like, oh, this person's going to be shielding. This person's going to throw out a turret. This person has DPS with like this foam version of an assault rifle. And it clicked so quickly. And the other thing I really love about this game is like the height and the different elevations that you can create with the foam. Like there's one character that I played as
like a very like interesting thing too. The fact that you're able to kind of, I don't know, like it's kind of like an interesting swing on like Fortnite, for example, when the building mode was like a big thing. I mean, it probably is still a big thing now, but when build mode was the only option for Fortnite, it's a smart idea. I think you could shoot through the foam and everything as well, so I don't think it's like that much of an issue. But giving yourself created high ground and everything too, it's like it's an interesting concept that I'm really oh my god, I can't speak. Really ready to see.
Laid down basically a wall of foam, and then everybody starts like surfing up it, and then we have height advantage on the enemy. And I'm like, this is just so brilliant, and it's something that it clicked instantly, and I really enjoyed that part of it.
Yeah, so playing, we finally got to kind of figure out how the mechanic works. So when you are playing, you have a weapon, which is like your foam gun, and each of the different character classes like has a different style of foam gun, like your shotgun style, your more SMG style, how it like shoots the foam out. And when you're playing, you are a different colored team, and you have to shoot your foam, and then you surf on your colored foam. You can technically surf on your enemy's foam, but you move much slower. But if you get to an area where there's no foam, you can't surf, and so you move very slow. So
See, I did not know that. Okay, well, it makes sense why you wouldn't be able to surf, but I mean, she said you move like almost like you're not moving at all.
Become very
I probably
vulnerable.
have seen that.
So it's this interesting dynamic of trying to build pathways for you and your team to move around on, but also being aware of where the enemy is to not leave yourself vulnerable and not paint yourself literally into a corner where you're just surrounded by the enemy foam or no foam at all. Let me tell you, that is not a good place to be.
No, you need some foam.
Exactly. So the way the mechanic works is you shoot your enemy with your foam gun, and then they kind of get encased in this ball of foam, like a giant marshmallow of foam, and then you can surf into them and essentially knock them out. And then you get, you go through your respawn period and you come back in, and then of course it's like, how many people can you...
Yeah. And see, what she just talked about like being trapped in a corner and stuff, like this is what I feel like in this game supports would be the most dangerous inside of this game. Like, I know I'm talking about supports a lot, but supports is what I play in, like, every game. So, to me, supports just make sense. But a support in this game would be so strong in that environment. Like, if you think about it, if a support is able to make as much foam as possible, like what we saw with Melty, when she was able to just place down her unicorn and just spray all that foam, that can be a super, like, dangerous thing if you're just pushing a team constantly. Because she's strong up close. I'm just imagining, like, right ahead, she pushes up and then just goes straight into the fight, like trapped herself, like, in the corner, for example. But she's able to get out of that much easier. I'm sorry, I'll play the video.
Knockout in a single round.
So this is called the Foamstars.
Foamstars.
The mode was Shoot the Star.
Shoot the Star,
Yes.
yes.
Yeah. And so let's say Andrea's on my team and she's covered in foam. I can surf into you and free you from your foam.
Yes, you can
That's
rescue
what
me.
we
I can
saw
rescue you, but if Emily
when
is covered in foam and she's not, I bump into her. So the mode we were playing is you get 7 lives,
and the
I
Sona
believe.
gameplay.
And then
we
once your
saw
7 lives are
this.
depleted, the person who's doing the best on your team is now designated as the star. And when whoever knocks out the star, when the star gets knocked out, that team loses, right?
Yeah,
And when
and
you're
the superstar, gets buffed. So when you become the star player, you shoot foam faster, you replenish your foam faster, you have a health buff, you move faster. Basically, you want your teammates to protect you while you're going to do damage on an enemy
And
players.
I love how Rhea was talking about it. She's like, DPS and tank and turret, da, da, da. And I'm over here like, I just shot shit and I hope for the best. But guess what? Like, I was able to get that winning shot. I was able to be the star player a few times because, like, that's what I loved about it, though, is you can get really, like, in the weeds with it and, like, smart. You are smart.
Yeah.
Me, I'm just like, la-di-da-da. I got grenades and I can, like, splat foam everywhere. And it
Yeah, see, that's gonna be, like, the fun part about it. Like, thinking on your toes and stuff. But I'm sorry.
was really
I'll just
fun.
keep
I feel
playing
like the
it.
matches
So I
were
keep
nice and quick
pausing
and
it.
snappy.
Yes.
And the music, oh my God.
The music
Yes.
is really, really
Very
fun.
Persona singer.
vibes.
Did you hear
That's
I heard it.
right.
Like,
Like, the music for this game is absolutely... I know I'm loud. The music for this game is absolutely tremendous. I know I've played, like, little snippets of it, but if they come out with a, if they come out with, like, the full version of the song, I will post on this channel. I'll, like, animate the lyrics or whatever to make it interesting, but that music, I even use one for my outro, and I have zero clue what it's called. It's just that good. Okay, let's get straight into this.
I believe her name
Lynn,
is.
yep.
Yeah. Oh.
That's right.
Oh yeah.
Very
I played as the
boppy.
pop star, and then I played as the dude that had the shotgun. And then as soon as I started playing as him, that's when I found my groove with it. I had all my beefy weapons.
Yeah, I think this game has a lot more potential than originally they were given after their reveal. And I
Absolutely.
think it was super smart of Square to bring it to an event like this so we could try it out. And I have to say, it was like the one game besides Mortal Kombat that I was like, I want to go back and play that again.
Yeah,
Like,
absolutely.
but their appointments were fully booked the whole
They're
time.
turning people away,
I can
friends.
believe
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
Definitely.
exactly. So I'm excited to see more. It does sound like they're still relatively early in the development and they built this demo just for the showcasing at this event, and we won't hear more from them for a little while.
Because
But
they teased other modes and a single player mode too.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
very interested in that.
Yeah.
Okay. So right here, since they talked about other modes in the single player mode, right here I have to talk about the price point of what Foamstars can be. Now, I don't believe that Foamstars will be $60. I could be wrong. $60 is normally the price, and even Splatoon overall is priced at $60, and it has a story mode and everything to it. Trust me, I know these developers, when they post this game, they do probably want it to be $60, especially Square Enix, because they worked so hard on this game. All the music in this game and all this stuff for this game is very out there. I know that they want it to cost probably $60. I do understand that, and it is fully understandable. But I also feel like that's not a good price for a lot of people on how their opinions are so heavily based on the game right now. Now, what I'm thinking the game would cost, I'm thinking the game would cost between maybe $20 to $40. Now, don't get me wrong. I like at first when I first saw it, when I did not know about these other game modes, I thought that this game was going to be more of a free-to-play type version. I mean, it could still be. Don't get me wrong, but with that solo mode, and I don't know how that solo mode is or how it will play a part into it. I'm thinking of like a more story mode function. That's what I'm thinking. With that being said, I'm thinking that this game could cost between $20 to $40 with that price range. It's not everything's not confirmed yet. We have zero clue how much this game will cost, when it's coming out, or anything about that. But I do feel like 20 through 40 is probably like the best price range that we're gonna get for it. I do overall wonder how long will the story mode and everything be, but we don't know that yet. And let's see, what else do they
But overall, that was a big surprise for me. I was really excited about that. And I think we all really enjoyed our time.
You know, want to talk about some Fae Farm? Yes.
Okay, so that's all they talk about right there. So let me. Okay, so that's all they talk about right there. So it's kind of hard to find out like what other modes Foamstars has planned. I'm thinking that they may do something like overall they said that there are going to be other modes, so I feel like they may end up taking like probably like a Call of Duty route with how they start doing stuff for the games. Like maybe overall they're probably like going to tease a team deathmatch, another mode. I don't think they'll do anything like push to payload. Don't get me wrong, they could, but I mean, they could mix some other modes, like kind of how people are saying Splatoon. I'm just going to keep using Splatoon as an example, even though I hate it. But there was like something with Splatoon. I think that you have to like cover the platform and like paint or something, and that moves along. I think I've seen my brother play that, but that's it for today, guys. If you guys did enjoy this content, please let me know down in the comment section below. I am trying to make more Foamstars videos. I'm sorry that I have to space them so well. So right now, since the game isn't out yet, I kind of have to space between reactions and actual like content. So I hope you guys do understand. I'm trying to post it every week, but while the game is set to come out next year, it's going to be kind of difficult for a bit, so I hope you guys do understand. And with all that being said, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Goodbye!